Hey everyone, welcome to the stream. Okay, something just happened with my Streamlabs token. For some reason, I couldn't select the game category to FF16 for this stream. So let me know if the category here on this stream is a bit different than from what is the game is being shown here. Because I'm honestly very confused right now. While I was attempting to stream this game just now, like I couldn't select the game category to FF16 for some reason. But yeah, let me know if if it's already on the right category. Okay, at the moment, I'm currently pursuing this. I don't know if it's A hunt, Ray A rank. It's a rank or an S rank hunt, and this hunt is the hunt we have for today is a dragoon. We're in front of the Oriflamme capital at the moment. So, and at the moment, I really don't have any potions here, so I'm probably gonna die at this boss. But yeah, let's see how it goes. Oh, it's a rank A then. Heh, let's do this. You're the outlaw. Oh my god.
Highness to madness on your knees.
Yikes!
He hasn't heard, and it doesn't look like he's willing to listen.
Actually, he doesn't know that Dion is alive and well in our hideaway. My lord, this Mirage dive. Oh my god! I'm probably gonna die. I don't have any potions. Eh. Yep. Just as predicted. I'm too lazy to buy potions. No, no, no! Catch it! Ay! Ah, my god.
Only your death will serve.
My lord. Ah.
Now my pain.
I need to wait for LB4. Oh my lord. Really fast though. My gosh. Oh wait. No, don't tell me. Oh my god, that's Tetsuken. No. Wasted. I can't believe it. It's wasted. Oh my god. Hmm. I don't know if I'll be able to use Odin very efficiently here. Mirage High Dive, what the fuck is it? My lord! Yeah! Maybe I need to get away from them at that point. Until he's done with all that jumping. My lord. My god. Mm. You thought I didn't see that, huh? Eh. Oh my god, no. Hmm. Phantom March, what? That ability is not in FF14. Oh my god. Eh. Oh shit. Ah, wasted. Shame. What the fuck? There's more. Ugh. Oh my god.
Long live.
Oof.
Damn it. Dion would have been glad to have you back at his side.
Would have been. What if you brought Dion, huh? Why didn't they do that? Dion is just standing in the hideaway. Nothing else to do. Yeah, I kind of wish we could have brought Dion in the party. I don't know if there's any option to do so or any side quest needed.
Must we away?
Like, yeah, he's just standing here. Just like just gonna go do screenshots of him from that angle and that's it. So many letters. Oh, wait, I actually read all of them. Now, this is the little, well, I'm actually saving this screenshot for reference. This is kind of like the Ross's manifesto right here. Okay, I'll go over them later. I actually read them earlier.
What is it, Clive? You
I
can
think I
always
forgot.
tell me. I'm always with you, Clive.
I just forgot to save after reading all that.
First the skies, then the crystal.
Trouble with your gear, or... So, what'll it be? No scratches, all right?
Already have it.
That it? Fine.
Oh.
It's hardly everything.
And I will. I promise. You can count on me. Be seeing ya.
Do you think that the Dragoon can dodge the Zantetsuken? Is it even possible? I'm gonna have to go back to that recording to see if there's some change in the HP when I did the Zantetsuken. I'm gonna have to go to that recording again after this session. Let me turn on the notification. Okay, very good. Which quest shall we do next? And how do we access the DLC stories that I couldn't figure out yet?
Brother, I put Father's helm in your chambers. He should be with you when his vision is finally realized.
Thank you, Joshua. For everything.
Don't mention it.
Is it really that dark? And the shadows.
Clive. His flame burns in your heart.
Ah, wait, let me go to that again.
His flame burns in your heart.
Yes. Uh, is it possible to do photo mode on this? Photo mode. Nah, not possible. Oh, there. Can't do photo mode while selecting a dialogue choice for some reason.
His flame burns in your heart. His flame burns in your heart.
There. Photo mode. Woo. Okay, I'm good.
To the end, brother.
I'll never get enough of screenshots of Joshua. I got a couple more in my screenshots folder. I haven't counted yet how many screenshots of Joshua I have there. I haven't looked back on it actually. I just took as many screens as I can while continuing on with the story. Ah, the uncle has a quest. Let me get back to it later. Does Dion have a quest though? Concern for jail. I'll go with the uncle quest first. Hmm. There is really no quest for Dion. Is it? Uh, all the quests are from the hideaway.
Huh.
Thank you, Uncle. As for down here... Clive, my boy! Rutherford informs me that we owe you our thanks. Hadn't intended for you to get involved, but such are the times we live in, huh?
I would have done the same for anyone else.
You're far too modest, Clive. You'd make a terrible nobleman. But tell me, is the realm truly in as dire a state as Rutherford suggests?
From what little I saw, you were right to be worried.
I suppose I should have expected the worst. But I was rather hoping the great and good of the realm might have things a little more under control. Alas, it seems that firm leadership is in short supply these days, and without it, the people are bound to lose their way. We must move quickly.
But where do we start?
True, the challenges that face us are many, but in my estimation, there are two key areas to be addressed before any other. The realm's armies and her larders. As you've seen firsthand, it's every man and woman for themselves out there. Certain cities have banded together to try and maintain some semblance of order, yes, but such cases are few and far between. And yet, the only remedy for the chaos that faces us is unity. A unity that transcends even the borders laid down by our ancestors. In short, if Storm does not stand together, she will fall apart.
But how would one even begin to unite the realm?
The armies, my boy. As I told you already, we begin by restoring order among the ranks of those sworn to maintain it. Sadly, I doubt I could convince even the lowliest gaggle of privates to dig a latrine together. But I do know someone the High Commanders have been known to listen to on occasion. Field Marshal Eugen Havel.
I thought he was retired.
He was, until an Akashic army tore through Randalar and killed most of the rank and file. There is no man alive more capable. Literally. And as luck would have it, I've already spoken with him on the matter.
Of course you have.
And he's agreed to help. On one condition. That he first speaks with you personally. Havel has always been a man of frustratingly rigid principle, and he has certain qualms about clasping arms with, well, with an outlaw. I extolled your many virtues as best I could, of course, but the old goat was adamant that he be allowed to appraise you in person. You don't mind, do you, my boy?
Field Marshal.
Of course not. As long as chaos reigns, we will never build a better world. I'll do whatever it takes. And if the Field Marshal wishes to speak with me in person, then so be it.
That's the spirit.
I'll leave for Randalar at once. Would you send a Stolas?
Of course. Rutherford is already in the Dalmekian capital. I'll have him tell Havel to expect you forthwith.
Excellent. Thank you, Uncle.
No, thank you, Clive. Don't worry, my boy. Rutherford is in Randalar this very moment, singing your praises to all and sundry. They'll adore you.
Havel. Isn't that the name of the Republican strategist? Dalmekian.
Do you see that too?
Papa? What is it? Oh, please. Just make it stop. I'm scared.
It's all right.
Ah, there's that huge crystal made out of the city.
Can't be Rutherford, can it?
Turncoats and cowards, the lot of you! If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you shall have!
Allow me.
I don't need your... Please, Field Marshal, oblige him.
This won't take long.
You're right. It won't. Men, finish him.
What are you, bandits? Bannerless. I see. He became mercs? Can't believe I missed one. Ow. Wow, you still managed to get a hit on Mia. That. I don't know what else to press with Odin once he's lying down.
A little longer than I'd have liked. Field Marshal Havel, I presume. Are either of you injured?
No, my lord. You arrived just as our escort turned on us.
Fucking traitors. I'd heard reports of soldiers in the outlying regions abandoning the oaths they swore. But I hadn't thought the corruption had reached so close to the heart of the Republic. It's a fucking disgrace. Your interfering old bastard of an uncle tried to warn me, of course. My lord Marquis. Or is Sid the Outlaw more to your liking?
Call me what you want. It doesn't change who I am, or the urgency of the message I bring. My uncle has a plan to right the realm, and he needs your help to see it through.
Before I agree to anything, I'd have you answer one question. What do you stand to gain from all this?
I won't deny that I might benefit from further chaos. But I seek a new beginning for all of us. And while the choices I've made may not always have been the right ones, I know I made them for the right reasons. For so long, so many of us have been told how we could live, how we could die, when it should have been our decision all along. Now, we have a chance to put things right. But in order to take it, we must stand together. Even if it be beside those with whom we don't see eye to eye.
Certainly not the words I expected from an outlaw. But perhaps your uncle was right. You are no ordinary outlaw. I'll never hear the end of this. All right. I'll start by ordering my most trusted guard to bring the Dalmekian fringes under control. Next, I'll make contact with my counterparts in the Imperial Army and see if I can't convince them to try and restore order in their own territory.
Thank you, Field Marshal.
But they are not the only ones we will need to convince.
What do you mean?
I don't doubt that I can bully some sense into a few generals, but those they answer to require a different kind of persuasion. And when it comes to honeyed words, well, we will need an envoy. One who can court even the most stubborn of statesmen. You, perhaps.
I'm flattered. But I'm no diplomat either. And I have other problems to attend to. What we need is a skilled arbitrator. And I may know just the person.
Is that so? And would he happen to be an outlaw too?
Of a different kind, perhaps.
Beggars can't be choosers. I suppose we'll all have to find a little of the outlaw in ourselves if we're to make it through this. Very well. Send your man to me right away.
I shall.
My Lord Marquis. Your Lord Uncle bade me escort the Field Marshal to his manor in Port Isolde.
And I will see that my associate joins you there.
Very good, my lord.
An envoy. I'm not sure I'm the man to talk anyone round. I can barely convince my brother to take his medicine. No. This is a job for someone with experience. Someone like Quentin. I hope I can convince him at least.
Faster!
Jump! Jump! You can't even jump! Aww.
can walk from here.
Quentin's gonna build us new Lost Wing, and I'm gonna help.
Quentin, I have a proposal for you.
Do you now? Something tells me you'll be asking more of me than a cask of Gotand gold.
Aha!
Propose?
How does he know?
You'd have me convince the chiefs and chamberlains of the realm that they should simply swallow their pride and do the one thing that has proved impossible for thousands of years. Was there anything else? Perhaps I can fetch you a meat pie as well.
I know it's a lot to ask, but I can think of none better suited to the role.
And you'd have me give up what little I have left to do it. I told you, Clive. The people of Lostwing are my family, and I cannot abandon them. You'll have to find someone else.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So am I.
And why might that be?
What he's asking. How's it any different to what you've done so far? They want you to speak for those who can't speak for themselves. That's what you do best. If it's the vineyard you're worried about, we'll see that the grapes are picked and the tons filled. You know we will.
It's not that.
Then what is it? You said yourself we're family. Don't you trust us?
You know that's not what I'm...
Then what are you saying? That only we are worth saving? Why turn your back on everyone else? You convinced us we could build new lives for ourselves, and if you can do that, who's to say you couldn't convince the entire realm?
Damn.
A stirring argument. I fear that any rejoinder I make might fall somewhat flat by comparison.
So you'll join us?
Where do you need me?
Field Marshal Havel will want to speak with you in person. He's currently in Port Isolde. I can arrange for a party of Cursebreakers to accompany you there.
That would be very much appreciated. I hear the roads are far from safe these days.
Hopefully not for long. My uncle will want to know that his plan is taking shape.
Any statesmen we speak with are liable to resist our entreaties if they feel that what little power remains to them is at stake. They must be dealt with skillfully. I shall not repeat the errors of my past.
Uncle, I bring good news. The Field Marshal has agreed to your plan.
Ha! Of course he has. I didn't doubt you for a moment, dear boy.
Rutherford is accompanying him back to your manor in Port Isolde as we speak. They will await your return there. As will one other.
One other? Who, exactly?
Lord Havel was concerned that even if he could get the realm's armies to agree to an accord, he might not be as successful in convincing those with political power. He asked if I might have a solution, and I suggested a certain Imperial Lord Magistrate turned Liberator.
One of your co-conspirators?
Master Quentin would probably call me one of his, but yes.
Another outlaw, then. Just the thing we need to put these rotten politicos in their places. Good thinking, Clive.
I'm glad you approve.
The more the merrier, eh?
Uncle, assuming Havel and Quentin can solve our problem with the armies, you still haven't mentioned how we might manage the grain shortages.
Oh, don't you worry, my boy. The 7 high houses will be seeing to that. They have all agreed to make the most generous of donations. Oh, of course, it did take a little persuasion, but luckily I had some unexpected help.
From who?
Why, you, my boy. Rumor has it that you rescued the Lady Ariane's head steward Rockford from a horde of bloodthirsty bandits.
It was more of a handful.
Well, the old battle axe was so pleased. she had a shipload of talents delivered to my private docks by the next new moon. And when the other houses saw the parsimonious old crone's purse strings finally loosen, they as good as tripped over themselves in the rush to follow suit.
I'm happy to hear it.
Now, I must be getting back to the manor. Join us there at your earliest convenience, would you?
Of course, Uncle.
And how, pray tell, will we get that grain to the capital if the roads are still overrun with akashic?
You'll find another bloody road. I only have so many men, and I'm not about to send them headlong into an ether flood. That is, unless you'd have them turn as well.
Well, I'd certainly eat less.
Says the man with a belly bigger than a band of curls. My soldiers actually need their rations. Without any food to keep them going, they'll be dead even before you've sent them on your fool's errand.
If I may, gentlemen, perhaps I might suggest an alternative approach. Though supply routes are indeed disrupted, there is no shortage of ships. Indeed, they bob away in every bay from here to Randalar, awaiting a safe haven. Allow them to make port and fill their bellies full of grain. And once those who crowd the cities are fed, ferry the displaced back to the countryside to work the fallow fields. But I'm sure that you wish to continue your discussion. Forgive the interruption. Two such firm friends as yourselves need no help from the likes of me. Rutherford spoke fondly of the great bond between you.
Us? Friends?
I can't stand the man.
Clive, I'm beginning to question the quality of the company you keep.
And what kind of company were you expecting him to keep? The man's a criminal.
Criminal? How dare you? You are not fit to breathe the same air as this fine, upstanding young gentleman.
Upstanding? He calls himself Sid the bloody outlaw.
Once more,
Upstanding.
Shall we begin again? What we seek here is not to create a new nation, nor to claim the thrones of those that already exist. We wish simply to bring stability to the realm that mankind might weather the current storm. And to do that, we must convince those in power, the generals, the statesmen, the nobles, that our cause is just. There will be disagreements, yes, and I imagine some resistance, much resistance. But we cannot let that deter us. If we show them the path, show them that we walk it ourselves, then I am confident they will follow. The fate of the world lies in my nephew's hands, but the well-being of her people lies in ours. And we must not squander the chance that Clive has given us.
Uncle Byron,
Now, with that settled, let's move on to the signing of the Accord. For what great moment in history hasn't been accompanied by a little ceremony? Citizens of Valisthea, I present to you the Triunity. Rutherford, Mike Will.
Triunity.
Well, my boy, the stage is set.
that it is.
This is the role you were born for. Now I ask only that you trust in the talents of your supporting cast. We shall play our parts to the best of our abilities, that you might have the opportunity to shine. The realm needs its Sir Crandall, and there is no better Crandall than you, Clive. I want you to keep this signed accord as proof of our faith in you.
I will. Thank you, Uncle.
Rosaria, Dalmatia, and Sunbreak. Damn.
Sorry, can't take you where you need to get to, but the Argo and me'll be waiting when you get back.
What do you think that thing is?
It's a damn distraction is what it is. Now back to work.
Hmm. Next one is the Jill quest. I still can't find any quest related to Dion. Oh, it's a box. I thought it's black or something. Really cool.
If Joshua's worried about Jill, I should go and speak with him.
This means I get to be with Joshua more, then so be it. uh, Speak with Joshua. Yes, I like that. Speak with Joshua.
Joshua, I read your message. You're right. Jill is different. I don't think I'd realized how different, but since we returned from Drake's spine, I felt it more and more.
I suppose it's not hard to imagine why.
She doesn't think she belongs anymore.
And that's why we need to remind her she is still one of us. To let her know that we still need her, now more than ever. That you still need her. But how to do that? When last we were truly close, we were but children.
Of course. Do you remember the time we accompanied Father on his annual tour of the Duchy? And Jill and I broke from the procession to ride up Man's Hill.
To see the snow daisies, I remember. It was the first time Father had allowed us to join him. And when he realized you were missing, he had the entire retinue down to the pot boys combing the countryside.
In the rain. A thunderstorm forced us to take refuge in a grove of oaks before we'd even made it halfway there. It was the Lord Commander who finally found us, and needless to say, he was none too pleased.
Then it seems you and Jill have unfinished business. What do you say?
Man's Hill. It's not that far.
True. Though I suspect it is also much changed. little in southern Rosaria remains as it was when we were children.
You're saying I should go and scout the area for bandits?
I'm saying we should first go and see if there are actually still any snow daisies left. What would you do without me, Clive?
Hey!
I can't say my travels ever took me back to Man's Hill. I'm curious to see how it has fared. I can't say my travels ever took me back to Man's Hill. I'm curious to see how it has fared.
Oh, I haven't explored that area. Damn. Such a tiny place that I haven't explored.
Fly, Ambrosia.
This is the place, but
I'm sorry, Clive.
has nowhere been spared. What do we do now?
It's all gray.
We keep looking. Man's Hill cannot be the only place where snow daisies grow.
Perhaps, but it's the only place I know of. Knew of.
Then why not ask someone who might know of another?
Someone at the backyard? To the hideaway, then.
There's a nice view of the Rosalit Castle.
Let's hope one of the gardeners knows where to find snow daisies.
Gardeners.
Say what you will, Lady Karen has seen herself.
That should tide us over until the new moon.
Oh. What brings you down from the heavens, Sid?
I need your advice. Joshua and I are looking for a place where snow daisies grow. Preferably in abundance.
Snow daisies. Then you'll want somewhere not too hot and not too cold. And where the winds are strong enough to carry the seeds. I reckon Man's Hill would be a good place to start. There in the Royal Meadows, perhaps? Both have similar climbs and the right elevation. If the Blight hasn't claimed them yet.
Right. Thank you.
Did you learn where we might find our flowers?
The gardener here mentioned the Royal Meadows in Sambrek.
Ah, the fields beyond Northreach. Well, if that's the case, then Yote was right. I recalled that she kept a record of our travels, you see. So I asked her if she'd perhaps noted anywhere that snow daisies grew, and she mentioned Oilerfeist Bay.
Whose shores border the meadows. Off we go then.
The winds that blow across the royal meadows from Orlefeist Bay are strong indeed. Strong enough for snow daisies, it seems.
Royal Meadows.
And how might I help the garrison today?
The garrison did away with posting guards here at the wall.
Those things didn't fight like men.
Good girl.
Faster!
The meadows are vast. Where do we even start?
Yote mentioned the coastline. We can start there.
The coastline. Whoa! I see Wyatt. And wolves. Or Worgen.
Flowers and our friends.
What? Be gone.
What do you see, boy? Let's hope this is the last one.
Eh. Oh no!
Only one way to find out.
I didn't think he'd do the curve like that. Holy. Oh my god! It's always like 50-50 chance with that skill.
Guess we're all ready.
Ow. Oh my god, wrong button. What? What? Oh. Nice. Not. He hasn't staggered yet. Okay. What? There's more? My lord. Hiya! Oof. Um. Ow. This is not dead yet.
Okay. Too slow.
For you, brother.
Do not interrupt, okay? Almost got mauled by. Okay, I'm gonna save that Tatsukit for the next one. Minotaur.
That was harder than I expected.
True. For real, for real. Harder with Odin.
It was worth it. They're beautiful.
Do you think Jill will like them?
She'll love them. Come on. Let's go.
It appears my work is done. The rest, as they say, is up to you. Well,
hey!
You and the skies. We wouldn't want another thunderstorm now, would we? No, you needn't worry about me, Clive. I doubt Jill would appreciate my presence on your outing. No, you needn't worry about me, Clive. I doubt Jill would appreciate my presence on your outing.
Are you sure? Okay. Let me save this just in case. Probably a mod. Maybe that would. In case someone creates a mod.
Jill, there's something I'd like to show you.
There is? And where might this something be?
It's, not here. Now, I know this is sudden, but how would you fancy a trip to Oriflamme?
It's a date.
There are so many. This is what you wanted to show me. I don't know what to say.
You don't need to say anything. The smile on your face is enough. We've been worried about you, Joshua and I. Do you remember when I took you to Man's Hill? Or tried to?
How could I forget? You saw me crying and thought a change of scenery might lift my spirits. In the end, it earned me a nasty cough and a stern scolding from your mother. But I felt wonderful nonetheless.
I'm sorry. I had no idea what I was getting us both into. But I couldn't bear to see you like that.
Before we left, my chambermaid told me she'd overheard your mother talking about my marriage prospects with some of the noblewomen at court. They were debating whether it would be more profitable to marry me off to one of the high houses instead of saving me for the ducal line. No one thought to ask me what I wanted. I was nothing to them. A pawn at best. I felt so trapped. So lonely.
I didn't know.
But I wasn't alone. You were there. Your hand in mine as we ran for those oaks. And I knew then, no matter what happened, I would be all right. I'll never forget that feeling. Before we broke camp, the morning after the storm, do you know what I did?
No? What?
I slipped away from my governess to climb the tor. And from there I saw a sea of petals, all reaching for the sun. And I realized that no matter how terrible the night, dawn would always come. That you would always come for me. And you have. Again and again.
Where do you see us? When all this is over?
I don't know. Not here, though. I think I've outgrown the twins. After everything we've been through, the realm just seems so small. I'll need some space to spread my wings.
Then that's what you'll have.
Eee!
And I'll stop at nothing to see that you do.
was much good at garlands, but it'll have to do.
I'll treasure it forever.
Thank you, Clive. For this, the flowers, for everything. It's exactly what I needed. You are my treasure.
Aww. Shout out to all the Clive Jill
We should
shippers.
probably be getting back. I expect the others are wondering where we are.
You're right. There's still much to do.
And we'll do it together.
Shiva's Kiss reduces diamond dust cooldown by 7.5. Bottom gun. Oh, I see. I see. The rising tide. They didn't think this quest would unlock so many of the... Okay? I think I found the answer to the DLC story question, how to unlock it. Damn, it took... Okay. So I need to like do the Joshua side quest and this one. This jail quest. In order to unlock it. Wait, does this mean let me just save this. Can I save this one? Wait, what? Oh wait. No, this is when... Oh wait. Oh, never. What about Joshua? uh, what about Joshua? Why is he not in the party? Party makeup has changed. Oh wait. Let me save. Let me try save this again. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Now the gang's all here. Hmm. I see, I see.
All is well, I trust? You have but to say the word.
he join though? Why can't the prince join? Uh, if it were up to me, I'd bring him in the party. Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna start with the DLC or finish all the side quests first. Oh. Unmarked. Okay, I'm not gonna read that until I have all the side quests completed. Hey. Mm. Okay, let's start with this one first.
What is it this time, Torgal?
What does Torgo want now? Uh, in the rear deck.
First the skies, then the crystal. What next? The advent of Great Krieger herself. I'm sure we'll be fine.
Say what you will. Maybe Karen has seen
Oh, Torgo. What's wrong, boy? Aww.
Pining for something, boy. What is it? What do you see out there? I never did ask where you got that anklet of yours.
From Sid, that's why. On the day he brought him home.
That long ago?
And you're only thinking to ask this now? Sid saw that the pup had a habit of gnawing on his leg, since you ask. Clap that there iron on him to keep him from doing it.
What was wrong, boy?
I'll take like as not. Must have been hard on the poor whelp losing his loving masters at such a young age. Doubly hard in being a frost wolf, torn away from his icons and all. Sid would always tell him, you want that iron gone, you find what it is you're looking for. I reckon what he were looking for was you.
I'm sorry, Torgal. Sorry for making you wait so long. Let's get that thing off you.
Doesn't want it off.
Doesn't sound like he wants it off.
Indeed. You miss Sid as much as the rest of us, don't you? You want me to go with you somewhere?
To the grave, I'm guessing?
Quick, aren't you? Glad you've been paying attention.
Not nearly as much as you have, Lady Karen.
Aye, good thing and all. It's not like Gav would have kept him in nuts and rubbed his belly these past 10 summers.
Your kindness is appreciated. You've been a good friend to him.
Only because he doesn't talk back like the rest of you. Go on now.
Where to then, Torgal?
Follow Torgal. Follow the dog.
All right, Torgal. Where are you taking me? I'm going to need a little bit more than that, boy. Do you have a better hint for me? Unless... you've already given me one. Back on the rear deck, you were looking west, toward Rosaria. Why don't we try the rookery? I haven't been to the island in almost 20 years. To Port Isolde, then. Fingers crossed the old mooring is still there.
Wow, I haven't been to this area for a long while.
It's still here. After all these years.
What is it?
Lots smaller than I remember. And you're a lot bigger. You might have to swim, boy. I wasn't being serious.
You two go on without us.
We'll be waiting here.
Thank you. We won't be long. All right. Hop in, boy. place hasn't changed at all. The rookery's right through those trees. Come on.
Oh, I just unlocked an achievement where I explored all the areas. What is this? Miss.
Race you there? I bet I could still beat you. Here we are. This was our hideaway. Wasn't it, Torgal?
They're very old hideaway.
Coming here helped me to forget who I was. Or wasn't. Prince, shield. Son his mother could love. Had I been any one of those things? Perhaps. What is it, boy? This is all from the castle. And Phoenix Gate. Did you bring these here? My sparring sword. Well, well. You never stopped looking for me, did you, boy? Thank you, Torgal. For never giving up. For never forgetting. Let's take this with us, shall we? So I don't forget either.
Clive is very lucky to have someone like Torgo, man.
That's not the way back to the boat, Torgal. All right. I'm coming.
Let me pet him.
I think I know where we're going. People always talk about the importance of putting the past behind you. But without it, we wouldn't be who we are today. And we certainly couldn't steer our way to a better tomorrow. Come on, Torgal. Let's go home.
Oh, it's the sword from the demo. Shit. To think that Torgal kept salvage it all this time. Increases Torgal's attack potency.
Sorry for the wait. We're ready.
Okay, which quest we gonna do next? Can't find any quest related to Dion at the moment. Because that was what I was hoping to do. Hmm. If it was Torgal who retrieved all this, did he like swim all the way? I mean, no one, or did he, someone like Sid probably help Torgal with the boat, with the rowing of the boat and all. It's hard to believe that he swam all the way. uh, Fine Hound. Ay. Nobody's tool. Trial and error. Any more quests from the table? Yeah, this one.
Something tells me this is no mere adventure story. Vivian, I read your note, and I'd be happy to help you find the book you're looking for.
Thank you, Clive. But tracking it down will not be easy. Are you sure?
Please. You have always granted me your wisdom and insight whenever I asked. It's only right that I return the favor. Or at least attempt to.
You are too kind. Alas, what I ask of you is rather more trying than delivering the odd lecture. I spoke with Harpocrates to see if he had any inkling as to where another copy might be found, but... But perhaps it is best that you hear the details from him.
If you say so.
Forgive me, Clive, for asking this of you. But this book, it set me on the path to becoming who I am today. Its importance cannot be overstated. Back again? Well, Clive?
I am.
Naturally. I shall... Harpocrates knows of the tome I seek. Whether what he has to say makes you happy to have agreed to help me is another matter. Till next you need me.
Sid, did you know that chocobos are far more resilient to the effects of ether than most of them?
Ah, Clive, my boy. What a pleasure it is to see you.
Harpocrates. There's something I need to ask you. I've been charged with locating a book called From a Distance.
Then you seek a rare gem indeed. One whose name I had not thought to hear from your lips. You've been talking to Vivian.
Right as always. But she didn't seem keen to tell me very much. I take it she didn't like what you had to say.
And yet I gather it did naught to dissuade her. Clive, if the young professor has tasked you with obtaining a copy, I fear she asks the impossible. The executors would not allow it.
The executors?
Coveters of Secrets. A clandestine organization committed to the collection and intenebration of forbidden texts and technologies. One such text being the tome Vivian seeks, chronicling as it does the true history of the enslavement of bearers. A tale which could overturn the established order were it ever to become widely known. Or, so rumor has it. I've never actually read the thing, or even set eyes on it for that matter.
Interesting.
Why, secrecy is the executor's watchword. They lurk in the shadows, emerging only to seize that which must be seized, be it books, inventions, or people, before disappearing again, leaving nary a trace.
Which would explain why Vivian's copy was snatched from her grasp not long after she found it.
By the hand of the executors, yes.
But what drives them? Self-interest or ideology?
Fine question. Sadly, all that is known of the executors can be recounted in a single breath. You may just as soon ask me of their origins, numbers, or the identities of their leaders. Any answer I give would be pure speculation.
Then my hunt was doomed from the first. What was Vivian expecting? That I'd pluck it from thin air?
Not from thin air, no. From ash. Rumors of the executors are rife among the scholars of Storm, but rather less so across the strait. I have a friend. Well, I had a friend in the village of Garnick, a collector of rare tomes, upon which subject we would oft correspond. Alas, I have heard naught from him since the skies fell dark. And no doubt he too has turned. But though he did not mention it by name, it is possible that a surviving copy of From a Distance yet rests upon one of his many shelves, quietly awaiting discovery. If you were, by some chance, able to save even a single book from the poor man's library, I know his soul would rest easier.
Very well. When I next find myself in Waloed, I'll be sure to pay Garnick a visit.
Knowledge hoarded is knowledge lost. Ah, yes. Indeed. Then go. Having never visited, I cannot tell you exactly where in Garnick my friend's lodgings lie, but he did mention they were some distance from the road. I make no guarantee that you will find what you seek there, only that it is the best and perhaps the only place left to look. Thank you for indulging an old man.
The history of how bearers came to be. Now that's I can see why it's marked as forbidden and being sought after by those or by that organization. My FPS is about to tank again in this area. I'm not looking forward to it. Shadow quality mid. I hope this is enough.
This might take a while.
No? Performance. What the heck? It's only when we encounter those ads that we get this slow-mo issue. Interesting.
The entire village looks abandoned. Now, which house would a bookworm live in?
Potion. Garnic. Ooh, wow. There's some bread over here. It's left untouched.
This is a Royal Army logbook. Did he take this from the local barracks?
How do you pronounce this? Aetherfoetida? Aetherfoetida.
His interests were certainly varied.
Why am I reading some text about Mughals? I have living proof of the Mughal back in our hideaway. The fall of oh oh there's the text that we're looking for from a distance. Bearer of the heavenly blessing. Hmm. So the perception towards bears back then was really different, drastically different compared to. Do I see a typo? The diverse nations. They're missing an E. Holy shit. There was an all-out war between the bearers and the non-bearers, and eventually the non-bearers came out of it.
This is it. But if what it says is true, I need to get this back to the hideaway.
Mind blown. Oh wait. Oh, I need to leave first. Right, is there going to be a battle?
Leaving so soon, stranger. We've been watching you. From a distance, so to speak.
From a distance.
Then we need not waste time on introductions. Hand me the book. Leave it in our care and return to your life.
So you're still alive.
Do you mean to burn it or bury it?
That is not my decision to make. But by one means or another, its contents shall be removed from the common record.
Then I'll have to politely refuse. I won't let you erase our history.
Then we find ourselves at an impasse. Very well. The book can just as easily be pried from your dead hand.
Let's see, shall we?
Let me just lower some settings a bit. What is set to performance? Should I set it to low? Mid.
It's over!
It's still slow AF. Low? Did you hear that voice? Is this a girl's voice?
Nice try.
I'm really bad at determining when to best use that ability of Odin's. Yeah. Oh wait. Oh, I don't have it. I thought I have it activated.
Too slow. Another down.
Clutch mine.
Impressive. But we have other means. We shall claim the book yet.
Why do you want it so badly anyway?
It lays out in no uncertain terms the vanity and avarice of mankind. It tells the shameful history of the persecution and oppression of a gifted few by a giftless many. Would you say that this interpretation was correct?
I don't know.
You don't know. Your sword may be sharp, but your wits are dull. So let me answer for you. There is no correct interpretation of history. That a series of events took place may be proved beyond a doubt. But there can be no single, immutable explanation as to why they came to pass. It is a question of numbers and of belief. If enough people believe that a set of events occurred for a reason, that belief becomes the truth.
So you're trying to control the truth?
We are trying to protect people from themselves, from knowledge that would bring them naught but pain. That is all. You may keep the book, for now. The world is small. We shall meet again. Until then.
Wait! Damn it. Let's get this back to Vivian. Perhaps she can explain what that was all about.
Okay, time to set it back to what it was.
Vivian. I found it. The book you lost.
You found it. Thank you, Clive. Even though I asked this of you, I was not entirely sure it would be possible. I feared the executors had seized every copy.
I met with one of these executors, and I convinced him to let me keep it. He told me something. That the truth is just a matter of collective belief. And that if enough people believe a lie, that lie becomes the truth.
It does. But it also means that the truth is not immutable, that it can be changed, provided that those who wish to change it can convince enough people that their perspective is the correct one. As the sad history of the bearers proves.
You said that the book inspired you to become a scholar.
It did. Or its author, rather. She was a heretic, you see. A firebrand and a dissenter. A gallows stood ready for her in every corner of the realm. And by shunning society, or perhaps being shunned by it, she stumbled upon a truth so potent that an entire realm trembled at the prospect of its utterance. I, too, have always felt somehow set apart from the world of men. A stranger to my own species. She taught me that my solitude was not a curse, but a gift. And that, though my journey to the truth might be a lonely one, what I found at my destination would be more than worth the cost.
Do you still feel that way? That you're not one of us?
Honestly, I'm not entirely sure anymore. Since coming to the hideaway, I find my thinking somewhat clouded. Perhaps the result of studying mankind from a rather closer perspective than I had intended. But the more I study, the more I find value in this perspective. In looking not from the outside, but from within. So if you'll permit me, I'd like to continue my work here. Remember, Clive, when enough people believe, belief begets truth. Give the men and women of this benighted world the gift of truth. Make them believe in you, as I do.
I'll try, Vivian. I'll try.
Okay, looks like we need to go back to that place. But first, let me get some water first. Okay, I'm back. I'm not looking forward to the FPS dropping every time I come back to this place. Here we go again. that an hunt? Nah, it's not in the hunt board though.
That'll do, girl.
So there is a wailing banshee. What? Are you Garuda?
Oh, it's madness.
What the heck? What is that? Dropping FPS again. Not about. What's that? What is that? Oh wait. Shit. Crap. Ow. Can I do this? Oh my god. I didn't hit it. Ah. my god. Oh, no, 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 no. Stop, stop, stop. 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 It's still slower than I would have liked.
Too slow.
Oh no.
Let's try.
Oh my god. Ah! Okay, swipe. They're swiping 3 times. Where's the... Right? Ow! The FPS, I don't like it. Oh, it's still apparently not enough to lower all these settings. Variable rate shading. Nothing's changed. Still slow AF. I already set everything to low. Swipe. Another one. Whoops.
That's better.
My god. Oh no, 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 no. Oh my god. God, so nasty. Clouded Eye. It's the same item I got from the Garuda Eggies.
Rest in peace.
Okay, next side quest.
Brother. To the end, brother.
Wow, look at that difference when I switch when I switch the super resolution to AMD FSR. That was wild. But sometimes it would slow down in some places also. Another quest. This is it. The quest for Dion. For Prince Dion. Your the royal holiness.
It's usually me making demands of Hippocrates. I wonder what this is about.
I should switch again the graphics to AMD.
Lawsman Hippocrates. I received your note.
Ah, yes. I expect you're wondering what this is all about.
You spoke of making amends with Dion, but I can't imagine what for.
Then I should begin by telling you that I was once his tutor. This was some years ago, of course, before I joined Sid in his hideaway. At that time, I was counted among the foremost scholars of Oriflamme, and was accordingly invited to the palace to supervise the young prince's education, all to ensure that the future emperor had a firm grounding in, well, everything an emperor should. History, religion, commerce, government. Alas, our time together was cut short when Dion left to join the Dragoons, his studies no longer being deemed necessary. I had not expected to meet with him again, least of all here.
Have you spoken with him?
No, I have yet to find the right moment. His Highness always seems so preoccupied, especially when alone. I would not wish to disturb his ruminations with idle words of greeting. Not when I know he dwells upon the evil Ultima had him commit in the Dominion.
The guilt weighs heavily on him, I know. But as you say, that was Ultima's doing. Surely you can't blame yourself.
When I first met him, it was not guilt, but his people's expectations that weighed heavily upon him. And I did nothing to ease that burden. He bore it alone, until the day he could not bear it any longer. It is one of my greatest regrets that I only ever offered him my wisdom, when what he truly needed was friendship. The blame for Dion's transgressions lies not only on his shoulders, but on mine.
I see. I'm ready to help you in any way that I can.
Then I beg that you bring me a wild wyvern tail. Apothecaries across the ages agree that even to glimpse such a flower is to be granted inner solace. Fabulists and fraudsters all, of course. But there is oft a seed of truth to be found where even the most outlandish opinions align.
Well, it can't hurt to try. Where can I find this flower? And how will I know it?
You have seen cultivated wyvern tails before, I trust. The lily-white blossoms from whose roots the poisonous ink for the brand is distilled. Well, those which grow in the wild differ only in their purple hue. The harsher the environment in which they are raised, the deeper the color. There is a waterfall in Rickmal's roost across the strait, where the flowers once grew in abundance. Whether they still survive there, I know not. But try as I might, I can find no likelier location.
It's all right. I'll find you a wyvern tail one way or another.
Thank you, Clive. And please, be safe. I was wondering when next you'd visit. Despite scouring the shelves, I have found only one reliable reference to a place where wild wyvern tails are known to have grown. But it is in Waloed, by a waterfall near Rickmal's Roost, as I told you. I dare not ask that you undertake such a long and perilous journey on my account, of course, but were you to find yourself in the area? Fare thee well, my friend.
Wyvern's tail. I don't like it here. I don't like it here. I don't like it here. Ah, the rain.
Good girl.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Seems this place has been flooded twice over. Purple flowers blooming next to a waterfall. Shouldn't be too hard to find. Straight home now.
See? There's no avoiding it. more damage. Oh my god. Wait, there's more? Aww.
Here they are. Might as well pick enough for a bunch, I suppose. Oarsman, I found the flowers you were looking for.
You did?
I think I did.
You think you did?
You did indeed. My dear boy, thank you.
You wanted to make Dion a gift of one, did you not? Shall I invite him to join us?
Oh, I don't...
It's no trouble. I'll go and fetch him.
I was wondering when next you'd visit. Thank you again, Clive. I know how hard these flowers must have been to come by. Go safely.
Your Highness, would you do me the honor of accompanying me?
No.
It is time, then.
No. Only to the shelves. Our lawsman has something he'd like to give you.
Master Harpocrates. No. I dare not show my face before him. Not after everything I have done.
What have you done?
I have taken countless innocent lives. And ruined countless more. All because I was weak. I have sworn to atone for my crimes or die in the attempt. But were I to meet with him again, and see in his eyes what I have become, I fear that my resolve might falter.
Then that is all the more reason to do it. Test your resolve. Prove to yourself, and to him, how strong it truly is.
You are right. I must, at the very least, offer him my gratitude. Very well, then. Take me to him.
Follow me.
Even now, I hesitate to approach him. What must he think of me?
You'd be surprised.
Master Harpocrates, pray, accept my apologies for leaving your tutelage before my studies were complete. Your lessons opened my mind to a world quite unlike the one I had imagined from within the gilded confines of the palace. And I shall be forever grateful for the efforts you made to enlighten me.
Lift up your head, Your Highness. The deeds of youth require no apology. That you took the time to visit me says much about the man you have become. Now, there is something I would like to show you.
Is that a wyvern tail? The color is unfamiliar to me.
Because it is unique to those found in the wild. Something in the harsh environments in which they grow lends them this striking hue. Their roots are indistinguishable from those of their hothouse cousins, but once they bloom, the difference is immediately apparent. In this flower, I see you, Your Highness. Its roots were the roots of a wyvern tail, with all that implies. But they do not define it, just as yours do not define you. I want you to have it, that it might remind you of this truth.
Master Harpocrates, I would ask of you a service. Keep your gift until I have fulfilled my duty to the realm, for only then shall I be deserving of it.
Come on, Dion. Dion.
As you wish, Your Highness. I shall await your return.
Our roots do not define us. No wonder my stepmother didn't like him. For reuniting me with memories I had thought long lost. I shall not forget this.
Thank you, Clive. Were it not for you, I fear I might never have found the right moment to speak with him. Not to mention the wyvern tales. I shall plant their seeds, that I might not disappoint His Highness upon his return.
I hope the soil in the hideaway is to their liking.
Why, these flowers bloomed in the bleak, black wastes of Waloed. I'm sure Nigel's yard will suit them to a T. When it comes to expressing one's gratitude, I find that words are seldom sufficient. Here.
What's this?
A stolas quill. Or more precisely, my stolas quill. 'Tis said that an owl's feathers are steeped in the wishes it hears over its long lifetime. All those words just waiting to pour out onto the page. So consider this my wish for you. That one day you may put down your sword and pick up that pen.
Well, when that day comes, I'll certainly have a lot to write about. Thank you, Harpocrates. It shall have pride of place in my chamber.
Is this... Does this imply the... So this is what the people are telling with regards to the ending. The epilogue for this game. Reduces Giga Flare cooldown. A gift from Dion. really depressing. This description, the bloodline ends with Dion. Or is it? Okay, it's getting late now and I'm gonna need to sleep. So I'm gonna continue this tomorrow morning with a couple more side quests before I proceed to uh the DLC stories. So I've got like 4 more side quests. Yeah, looks like 4 more side quests for me before doing the DLCs. So yeah, gonna gonna go to bed now and yeah. So thank you all for dropping by and yeah, have a great night and I'll see you all soon. Gonna continue the stream again tomorrow.